Hey, Alan here for Old English Outfitters. Today we have the PX-5.7. Now this is a pistol that's made in Turkey. It's imported by Tisas in Knoxville, Tennessee. Neat little pistol, not really a little pistol, kind of big. Basic features like we're seeing on so many things these days. We got a reversible magazine release. We have an ambidextrous slide lock release lever. Sights are a green fiber optic front. The rear is just plain black. Got some lines in it to help break up glare, things like that. It's a conventional semi-automatic pistol. Not too much more you can say about that than that. Got a rail up front so you can put lights, lasers, whatever you want there. Comes with 2 magazines. The magazines are metal, they're very sturdy. Hold 20 rounds each. The big thing about this pistol is less the pistol and more just the caliber that it's chambered in, right? It's 5.7 by 28. Now, you may remember 5.7 by 28 was developed by FN, and its purpose was a military cartridge, specifically something called a PDW, personal defense weapon. They designed it to work in their P90, which was a selective fire, we'll call it a carbine. It's not really a submachine gun because it doesn't shoot a pistol caliber. But the 5.7 by 28, because of how it is built, works well in a carbine or a pistol. Several people are making pistols in this caliber right now. The Tisas, is one of the newest ones. Ruger's made them in 5.7 by 28. FN, of course, has made them in 5.7 by 28. And there's more stuff coming along as time goes on. Ruger has a carbine, which we reviewed, in 5.7 by 28. The cartridge compares, sort of, to 22 Magnum as far as bullet weight and speed of projectiles. But it's very different. The projectiles are not short like 22 Magnum cartridges are. They're more of a boat tail style. They're a longer bullet. In the military context, they have steel penetrators inside of them. So they're designed to penetrate light body armor at defensive type ranges, probably out to 100 yards or so. And that ammunition usually is not available to civilians, but if it were, it would work in a pistol as in that caliber as well as a carbine or rifle. Probably in the civilian context, it has self-defense application. As you see when we shoot this, it's extremely controllable. This pistol's not super light. It's not really in my view, it's not really a concealed carry weapon, although you could do that. As we know, you can conceal anything if you're willing to get the right holster and set up and work your way around it. But the gun itself is not terribly little. It seems to be pretty accurate. We were able to hit what we pointed at with it. The sights do not appear to be adjustable other than windage, drifting the rear sight left or right. Front one's not going to drift. It's staked in place, or probably has a screw from the bottom, most likely. But it's a nice pistol. This caliber in guns like this, and most of the 5.7 pistols you see are about this size, with one notable exception that's relatively new that we haven't seen yet. I believe it's made by Keltec. But most everything else is in about this size. This is good because you're getting the velocity you want out of the cartridge. Self-defense, it would work. It's light recoiling, so if you're recoil sensitive, something like this might be worth a look. Even though it is a little on the big side. It also, because of the type of cartridge it is, with a good expanding bullet, which you can get, good hollow point type thing, it would be a pretty good varmint round at probably the same sorts of ranges you would employ 22 Magnum as a varmint round. One thing about 5.7 by 28 that's different than 22 Magnum is the cartridge is a bottlenecked center fire, so it's reloadable. And because it's a center fire, we have very good primer reliability. But the gun itself, pretty nice, handles well, shoots well, recoil, very negligible, especially in this type of pistol. Pretty good gun. So if you're looking for something that's less expensive than some of the other options in this caliber, and you want a handgun, the Tisas PX-5.7 might be worth a look for you. Okay? All right. Well, that's what we have for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Alan for Old English Outfitters.